Welcome back. You're watching NewsX. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh has confirmed a strategic collaboration with France's Safran aircraft engines to develop and manufacture fighter jet engines in India. The focus is on building a 110 to 120 kilonewton afterburning turbo of an high thrust engine, in fact, designed to power India's next generation advanced medium combat aircraft, the AMCA, while the early prototypes of AMCA will fly with GE 414 engines. This co-developed engine is being built for later production blocks, giving India its own sovereign fighter propulsion system. On the Indian side, the project will be led by DRDO's Gas Turbine Research Establishment, working directly with Safran. Reports put the scale of this collaboration at nearly 61,000 crore rupees, about $7 billion, a huge investment in indigenous defense capability. What makes this deal particularly significant is a promise of extensive technology transfer. Engines are to be designed and manufactured domestically with a localized supply chain, marking a break from India's past dependence on foreign propulsion systems. Now, while the final joint venture structure, intellectual property ownership and export rights have not yet been disclosed, officials see the deep transfer of know-how as the project's greatest strength. Ambassador Veena Sikri, former diplomat, is joining us live with the broadcast. Air Vice Marshal OP Tiwari, former Indian Air Force officer, is live with us. Group Captain MJ Augustine Vinod, former Indian Air Force officer, is joining us live. Group Captain UK Devnath, former Indian Air Force officer, is also with us on the broadcast. Let me make a start with you first, Air Vice Marshal Tiwari, on how important this development is going to be for our Make in India program as far as the defense sector.
This is a very important step. And this is the major factor because of which our productions of the fighter aircrafts, MCMA, Tejas, Mark 1, Mark 2, everything was getting delayed. See, the contract has been done for the General Electric for F404 engine, which they delayed by 1 year. Now, they've just delivered only 2. At this rate, we cannot manufacture and we cannot go ahead with the manufacturing of fighter aircrafts. However, Indian government or Indian organizations had a project of Kaveri engines, tried, but they could not develop, and they could not develop an engine of a required thrust output what you desired. However, those engines are being used for the UAVs and other places will be utilized. But in this aspect, it has come to almost a roadblock, and we had ordered. They have been tendered. However, even the Royal from the UK, Rolls-Royce also tried, but the Indian government has found, authorities have found that Safran is a much better project, and moment if it is signed, it has been recommended by Ministry of Defense, it is signed, it will go a long way. We will be able to manufacture modern aircrafts because as far as the avionics are concerned, airframes are concerned, other aspects of the aircraft other than engine are concerned, Indian scientists, DRDO are far ahead. They've already got designs for a further 20 years, 30 years ahead. But what was the problem? Was the aero engines. Now with this project, Safran has been very reliable engines right from the beginning, and Indians have been operating Mirages from the France and also the Rafales. And France is well known for whatever they sign the deal, they do it. Means there's a transfer, means they will transfer the entire technology to the Indian government and even train our people. So that was the reliability aspect for the mostly for the any aircraft or any military equipment is very, very important. There the France has been reliable in the past. However, there was a hitch of transferring entire code to the Rafale so that our Air Force can use certain things, but that has been sorted out. But this engine signing deal is the best, and it is going to long way, and that was the target. We are going to make at least about 250 to 260 engine another 7, 8 to 9 years. This will put our aircraft manufacturing on a fast growing path, and we will be able to supply not for meet our requirement, but will meet the requirements of lot of other countries who are looking up to India for the aircrafts. Because so far aircrafts are being manufactured by 2 or 3 countries. Now they look out for a better product and at a much cheaper rate. So this is going to be a long way, and Atmanirbharta, and towards Atmanirbharta, self-sufficiency, India will do well. And this is also an indication. This is also an indication which India has been relying upon the American engine. General Electric F404. It means our deal has been diverted. This is one of the tactics, but not tactics. This is one of ways that we can also, India can also survive because USA and it can progress far further. And as far as we are concerned, they have delayed the transferring, and that's why our Tejas Mark 1A has not been produced and not meet the requirement, whatever the Air Force demanded and HAL want to do it. Thank you, sir.